So if you guys remember, I did some brakes and lowered that 5 series. Now it's back. Mr. Man wants more power, more power, more power. All he cares about is power, power, power. If that's the case, go buy an M. No, Mr. Man wants to make the 5 series a lot faster. So before we did the exhaust, and I think that's all we did, but now he wants to do intercooler and downpipes, because he wants to do about 450, but I think it's about 440 horsepower, and I don't know how much torque. I forget how much torque he said. So he did all his research. I'm just doing the manual labor here. So he got VRSF downpipes and VRSF intercooler. And I'm about to install it. I think he bought the MHD app where he can do all the tuning himself. He picks whatever is done to the car and put it in the app, and it tunes the car for him. And yes, he got the pow 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 and the blah 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 blah. I don't know if Frank can do that crap, but he's going for all of that. He's young. What do you expect? But us old guys, we're not interested in all that racket the car's making. Some nice burbles is one thing, but what he's going for is on a whole new level, which I'm not interested in. But that's what he is. It's his car. He's free to do what he wants. I'm gonna ban him from around here soon enough. So I'm gonna be installing that on the car, and he's gonna be doing the tuning. Like I said, I'm just doing the labor. He's doing the tuning because it's his app, his phone, all that stuff. So let me jump right into it. So we got the VRSF downpipe, and we also have the VRSF intercooler. So with this, he claims he's gonna be pushing 450. So now we also have some new spark plugs, which is going to run a lot colder, so those I have to install also. You need to run colder plugs when you're doing this tune, and here's a part number for the plugs that we use. Where the hell is in that focus, which is 97506. I don't know what's going on, but that's the part number you need to get if you're going to be doing the tune, and you want to use NGK plugs. So to get the plug out, one of the easiest way I find is after you unplug it, you just push something through the hoop and just pull up on it, and it comes up. Put it aside, and I'd like to do one at a time. I got my BMW spark plug, got my wrench, and then yeah, I use a drill for everything, just to take it out. It's a lot quicker. And we just grab one of the new ones, which are already pre-gapped to 0.22 millimeters, and that's what they recommend. He did all his research, so I'm just go by what he says. Sticks in there. Take your time and put it in. Always gotta take your time and put it in. Make sure it's in properly. Tighten it up, and I should have just used a torque wrench. You tighten it up to about 16.96 foot-pound. 17 foot-pound is good. Man, I hate this snap-on. I gotta get my cheap one, because the cheap one has the release button where this snap-on one doesn't. More expensive doesn't always mean better. 17 foot-pound. One down, and we're just gonna repeat the process. But before that, I put this one back in. Make sure it's seated properly. Plug it back in. Close it, and it's in. Love my wrench from F.A.T. I think this is left-handed, because off is different from this one. On is one way, on this one it's off on the other one. But it's rubber, so it doesn't really get rubber coated, so it doesn't get cold in the winter. And I got the release button. Trust me, I love this thing better than the snap-on one. And we're just gonna keep going with the plugs. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off right now, because it's gonna be in my way. So I might as well get it off now. What the? Only BMW is gonna put 2 different size clamps. Like, really? And a 10 mil there. So the first 1, 2, 3 plugs are easy to get to. The other 3, this bracket here has to be removed. I'm gonna put that over there. These 2 things are clipped into the bracket. This big back shroud, there's 3 screws. I don't know if you can see it, but down here you'll see them. There's 3 of them here and there's 3 of them over there. Once you remove them, then this thing, you can move this whole thing, but you need to do it to get to the last plug over here. And maybe you can from under there, but even this one here, it sits right above, right underneath this. So for you to get all the other 2 plugs in the back, you have to remove those. So I don't want anyone saying, oh, you didn't show us that. So there you go. I didn't show you me removing this stuff, but it's just 1 bracket, 1 screw, 3 in this, 3 in that, and that's all you have to remove to get to the other 2 plugs in the back. Now we're gonna go through all this trouble of taking off all this under shielding under here, and there's like 20 screws in there. Yeah, when BMW decide to put something on, they don't care about it coming off later. It's on there. Now I'm gonna take it off and get back and see where we at. Not much room to film under here, but there's one of the rings on that pipe you have to take off. And I think these 2 bolts here, I guess I will find out. And same thing on the other side, but that hose right there is in the way. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to get back in there. So I'll go screw around under here for a while and see what I can do. No room for the camera right now. Well guys, I realized that if I took the fan out, I will have a lot more room to play with. My hand won't be getting you know, all cut up and stuff. I'll have a lot more room to mess with the from the downpipe down and the other side where the clamps are all hidden. I took the fan out. You don't have to, but I find it makes it a lot easier with the fan out. So that's what I did. I took the fan out and it was a lot easier to get my hand in there. So you can do it if you want. It's a lot of stuff you have to take out to get the fan out, but I didn't mind doing that because I know it's gonna make my overall job a lot easier. I guess you will get a lot more cooling with that thing than this thing. And it's like 3 times, what is it, 3-4 times the weight, Frank?
Yeah.
And it's just because it got the full aluminum ends instead of the plastic ends, and it's almost twice as big. So getting this thing up there is gonna be a pain in the ass because trying to hold the weight up and somebody didn't get me the brackets for it. That means you, O'Neil. Now I gotta go around and screw with it and try and make brackets for it. Nobody mentioned that when they asked me to do this. Hey O'Neil, you see this stuff that says, oh, just bolts right on, look. I had to make my own bracket. Yeah, so much for it just bolting right on in the factory holes. Yeah, you see this one here, O'Neil? This wasn't with it. With the 2 bolts right there and the one up there. Yeah, so it just doesn't bolt on like he says. Well folks, it's all installed and I'm telling you, it wasn't bad, except I took out the fan, and it gave me a lot easier access to getting the pipe off from the downpipe. This side wasn't bad over here beside that one hose, as you can see, just in the way. But the pipe was easier to go on this side. But once you take the radiator fan out, it'll be a lot easier. And now that everything is in, time to move on to the downpipe. So that's bolt up there. You guys can see that up there. Then we have one there and this one here. But as you can see, there's no room for the camera, so I'll yank it out and then I'll compare it to the new one. Man, I realized that it was a lot easier just to move the engine mount out of the way because it gives you a straight shot up at the bolt for the downpipe. You don't have to do that, but like I said, I'll do a little bit of extra work if you're gonna make doing the rest of the step a lot easier, which it was for me, because trying to get your hand up there with the force to loosen that bolt it keeps slipping off the nut. And when I moved it, the engine mount, I had a straight shot to the bolt, which made my job a lot easier. I didn't have to take it completely out because once you move it over, there was a hole there where you could get a socket and a extension and a socket up in there, so you could remove the bolt. And I did that. And I didn't have to do that to tighten it, because when you're tightening it, you had more room to tighten. But man, trying to get it off was a bitch. But now that's off, all we got to do now is just button everything up, and he can come over, do his tuning, and the car will be done. And I hope he's happy. You want a fast car, buy a fast car. O'Neil, here's the pain in my ass cat that just came out of there. Look at the size of that. It's as fat as Frank's head.
No. Man,
Oh,
bigger
sorry.
than that, man. A big head boy.
Oh man. So we got these two bolts, the one in here and the one in here up at top. I had to remove the engine mount. Not completely remove it, but I had to jack up the engine and move it over so I could go straight up to take the bolt off, because any of the angle just wasn't working for me. But here we go. So now we're gonna put these two. Where's one stainless and one? I'm gonna put the two the two O2 sensor back in and install this thing back on the car, and hope I can get this thing done, because I'm tired of this car now. Just like I'm tired of the owner. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? Sorry. I just realized I didn't film it before I put the heat shield, not heat shield, the undercarriage back on.
Easy, Mario, easy.
Shut up, asshole! I'm making a video in here. There it is, folks. See what I gotta put up with, man? All this noise all the time when a guy trying to film. But yeah, guys, I forgot to film it, but there it is. That's all there is. It's on. Not the best shot, but it is what it is. Nothing to really see. Connected back down there. Everything's connected. And now, gonna put the rest back together and give it a start. Loser. He's a customer, not a brethren. Just remember that. This one's here for more power, because Mr. Loser there wants what? What is it on? 450? How much
Is it going to be pushing 450?
No, 440 and I think 460 something.
Ooh,
Yeah,
listen
that's
to
about
that.
450.
So this one's here for more power.
Bad man, man.
This one is here for a well-deserved cleaning.
You know the name.
I know you don't want to be on YouTube, so but this one's here for a well-deserved cleaning, because he keep this shit like a Civic. Oh wait, the Civic is cleaner than this.
No, it's not.
This one is just here chilling, as usual. Man, look at those. That one's still under construction. And that one over there is just chilling, semi under construction. And that one there just need a serious overhaul. Don't mind that one there. You know what you're doing over there, O'Neil? Tell the viewers what you're doing.
Oh well, I'm going to stage 2 plus with the MHD app. So this is a stage, choosing my gas, which is 91 octane. And it's flashing.
Ooh, 91 octane. Ooh, why not go 94? It's so cheap.
That's hard, isn't that hard to get?
No, you go to Snoko. They always have 94.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
And SO?
So has it too?
I
Oh.
never know that. Okay, so I'm choosing the options. Okay.
What else you got in there? Well, that's all you're doing? Just 91 and 91 octane? That's it?
You have 91, 93, 96 and E85.
Do we even have E85 over here? I've never seen it.
I don't know.
Canada is so damn bored.
I know, eh?
So how long is this going to take? Viewers don't got all day.
Maybe 10 seconds once I choose the options.
10 seconds, yeah, but it take him freaking 20 minutes
Because you
to
have
choose
to
the
like
options.
choose if you have cat or not, because it's a new phone, so everything what I chose, everything is changed up now.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you don't have cats. And guess what he's gonna choose? He's gonna choose the burble and the snap and the crackle and the pop. And then pow, pow, pow.
The Rice Krispies.
And then the Rice Krispies. Oh, what's that sound is gonna make, Frank? Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna sound. Here comes the 400 and, what is it? 440? 400, as Frank would say, 440.
440, yeah.
440 horsepower. Here we go.
It's a big jump.
It's a big jump, man.
What was it before?
300.
306.
I
No.
don't know if he can handle it. Oh, no,
No.
stand corrected.
It was 360.
I'm talking standard, you dickhead.
He said, what was it before?
Yeah, he doesn't know that it's already tuned.
Okay. One car.
Fuck you, you dickhead.
I can't keep up with these two arguing. Holy shit.
So he initially tunes it to like 360, 370 with stage 1. Now he's going stage 2 because of all the add-ons.
What's the original click in the car? Original power?
306.
Yeah? And you go 360, now you're going to
440.
440.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going stage 2 plus, not stage 2.
Oh, stand corrected,
That's
man.
stage 2 plus.
More boost.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm using the 3.5.
Oh yeah, because you put the thing
When
in
he
there.
blows the fucking shit out the turbo, don't call me.
Nah, these turbos can handle it, bro.
Yeah. You sure you can handle it, O'Neil?
I don't think his core packs can. I think they're gonna blow out quick.
Yeah, these are old.
I'm planning to go precision coil packs.
I see they use Audi core packs on them, the red ones. There's a conversion for it.
And it's finished.
Oh, it's finished. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the car is done. It's snap, crackle, pop, and he loves it. It's not for me, but it's for him. Like I said, I'm not into all that snap, crackle, pop stuff. He's into it. He's a young man. He loves that stuff. His friends, his brethren, or whatever, he's gonna love that stuff. They're all the same age. That's what they go after. And the neighbor is working on the yard and he's killing my video. And he loves it. I'm in pain from working on that thing. So he's happy. I'm glad he's happy because I'm in pain, but it is what it is. He finally got it done. Now he can leave me the hell alone, and he'll go buy a M550. You'll be a lot happier. But so the next one, I'm gonna be probably working on my car again. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the brakes or lower. It all depends. It's no rush to do any of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get it done, but just waiting on the seat and you don't have any word. It just gets to you. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but that's it for now. Laters.